Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Elise. I am Elise, obviously, and I am really happy that you are on the other side of the screen to do some yoga with me today. I am at the beautiful and soothing Brussels Yoga Loft, where I get to teach every Monday evening, so welcome to the studio. And today we have a rather short practice, 30-40 minute max. And well, you know what, let's get started. Oh, and you have yoga blocks. You can set the yoga blocks at the front of the mat. If you don't have yoga blocks, maybe you can use books. That will also do the tricks. Try to have the books the same heights. All right, let's start in an extended child's pose, just for a few breaths, and then we'll move into our King Cobra. So big toes touch, separate the heels, the knees as wide as the mat, and the big toes must stay in contact the whole time, all right? Now set the hands forward and you can walk towards the front of the mat. Set the forehead onto the floor. Your hands are shoulder distance apart, even maybe a little wider, so you have a nice shoulder opening, and you should also feel that in the inner thigh with your extended child's pose. Set the forehead onto the floor and find your breath. Maybe for the first time today, you can notice your breath. Notice how it feels to be breathing right now, right this moment. And as you set your focus on the breath, you anchor yourself in the present moment, knowing that there is no past and there is no future. There is just here and now. You, your breath, your body on your yoga mat. And you can set an intention for your practice today if you'd like. What brings you on your mat? How can yoga help? Now take a deep breath in through the nose. Feel the belly expanding between the thighs. And a big open mouth, exhale. And again, deep breath in. Big breath out. One more time. Deep breath in through the nose. Feel the air coming in the nostrils, filling up the lungs, the abdomen. Maybe hold it for a moment. And then a big open mouth, exhale. Now come back to your natural breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, and you can activate Ujjayi breath. So if it's not in your practice, Ujjayi breath is inhaling and exhaling through the nose. But you constrict the back of the throat. And as you breathe, you can kind of hear the ocean. It's also called victorious breath. It's going to give you endurance and stamina throughout the practice. Now spread the fingers wide. Remember to keep the big toes in contact at all times for 3 King Cobras. Look forward. As you inhale, you pull the floor towards you. You round the upper back. You stack the shoulders above the wrists. As you exhale, you set the hips to the floor. You lift the toes to the ceiling. Bend the elbows. Open up the chest. Look up. And as you exhale, you move back into extended child's pose. 2 more. Inhale, round the upper back. Exhale, find an arch in the lower back, a little bit like a cow position. Open the chest, look up. The toes wants to reach the back of the head. And as you exhale, back into child's pose. One last time. Inhale to round. Exhale, sink the hips, look up, toes up. And exhale, back into child's pose. And inhale into your tabletop position. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Now extend the right leg back, don't open the hip, tuck the left toes onto the floor. Spread the fingers wide, engage the core strongly. Now lift the left knee off the floor, only hovering, only hovering. Now inhale, as you exhale, you straighten the left leg, you bring the right knee to the toes. Keep here, stay here for a moment, rounding the upper back, making sure the shoulders are stacked above the hip, above the wrist. Contact with the knee and the nose. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left knee to hover the floor and the right leg extended back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg, bring the right knee to the nose. Now as you inhale, 3-legged dog, bring the right leg high. Look towards the left ankle or the back of the mat. Big inhale. Now as you exhale, bring the right knee to the nose again. Inhale, three-legged dog again. Exhale, downward dog. Pedalar your downward dog here. One heel after the other, bend the knees, move the hips, anything that makes you feel good. And then back to stillness. Make sure that you press the floor away from you, you roll the shoulders out. Imagine you want to rip your mat in two. Now, inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, set the right foot forward between the hands. Set the left knee onto the floor, flatten the top of the left foot. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Find a gentle back bend here. Opening the heart to the ceiling, sinking the hips low. Big inhale. Exhale, set the hands to the floor, lift the left knee up, look forward, inhale. Exhale, find your high plank. I haven't forgotten the left side. Now here you can move back and forth a little bit, coming on the toes as you inhale, exhaling back. You can also roll the shoulders above the wrists, so we warm up the wrists, one direction and then the other. You can always set the knees into the floor if you need to. Now inhale, shift forward, exhale, bend the elbows in and come lay down all the way onto the belly. Hands underneath the shoulders, flatten the top of the feet. Now hover the hands off the floor, press the pubic bone onto the floor. Inhale, use the muscles of the lower back, baby cobra. You gaze towards the floor, you squeeze the elbows towards the rib cage, and you use the breath to go a little higher. Now inhale, exhale back into the floor, press onto the hands and the knees and come back into your tabletop position. Let's do that on the left side. Now extend the left leg, flex the foot and tuck the toes of the right foot. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Now make sure the shoulders are stacked above the wrists. Now hover the right knee off the floor. Engage the core and the glutes. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg, bring the left knee into the nose, point the toes towards the back of the mat, shoulders above the wrist, the right knee is lifted. Inhale, exhale, back to the right knee, hovering the floor, left leg extended. One more time, inhale, exhale, straighten the right, left knee to the floor. Now three-legged dog, plant the right heel on the floor, inhale, lift the left leg high, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. One more time. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, downward dog. Maybe move in the position if you need to again, or find a still dog. Remember, if the upper back is rounding, you lift the heels and you bend the knees a little bit, pressing the hips up and back. One more breath. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands, front of the mat. Set the right knee onto the floor. Flatten the top of the right foot. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Find a back bend. Sink the hips low and forward. Open the heart. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck the toes of the right foot. Lift the knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale into your high plank. Hold on the plank. And again, if you want to find a bit of movement, inhaling forward, exhaling back, feel free to do that. You can also again make circle above the wrist, one direction and to the other. And then come to stillness. Inhale, shift a little forward. Exhale, bend the elbows all the way to the floor. One more, baby cobra. Hands underneath the shoulders, only hovering. Now as you inhale, peel the chest off the floor. Keep looking towards the mat. So the third eye is pointing right behind you. Underneath you, not behind you. As you inhale, you can feel yourself lifting a little higher. Now inhale here again. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Now press onto the hands. Inhale, find a higher cobra. Maybe it's another baby cobra. Maybe you don't go so high. See what you can do, but drop the shoulders. Chest is open. Soften the glutes. Now inhale, tuck the toes, exhale, downward dog. Now look forward, you can hop or you can step, right foot, left foot, big toes touch. Inhale into your halfway up and let's hang out here for a moment. Make sure the weight is towards the toes. Your hips are stacked above the heels, crown of the head reaching forward. Use the core to keep a strong spine and to find support in the lower back. Inhale, exhale, release, crown of the head towards the floor, forehead towards the shins. Don't hesitate to bend the knees if the hands don't touch the floor. If you need to pull out the legs, you can pedal out the legs a little bit to warm up the arm strings. Now bend the knees, circle the arms up, inhale all the way to the top, upward salute. Look up, exhale, hands to heart, and release. Alright, welcome to standing. Let's start with 3 Surya Namaskar A. So find your Tadasana, mountain pose. Big toes touch or not. Separate the heels. Stand up tall. Lift the kneecap so you engage your legs, strong legs. You don't want to have the bum back. Bring the hips forward. Tailbone lengthening towards the floor. Roll the shoulders out. Open the hands forward. Chest open. Belly gently to the spine. Crown of the head reaching high for the sky, and your feet are deeply grounding into the earth. Find your center. Feel the energy flowing freely. Remember your intention. Now bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, lift the arms above the head, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward. Uttanasana, release the head, hands touch the floor. Inhale into your halfway up. Exhale, find your high plank. Now for the first one or for all of them, you have the option to set the knees onto the floor. Then shift forward, inhale, exhale, halfway, chaturanga, or knees, chest onto the floor. Inhale into your upward dog or your cobra. And as you exhale, find downward dog. Take another full cycle of breath. Now inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, press back, look forward. Hop or step front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, weight towards toes. Exhale, release in your forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, circle the arms up, look up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fall forward, Uttanasana, release the head. Inhale in your halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga, or take your time to go into your high plank, low plank, or knees, chest. Inhale into your back bend, cobra or up dog, and we all meet in downward dog. Find your breath. The moment you lose the breath is the moment you have to take a moment and find it back. The moment you lose control of the breath, you stop doing yoga. Now inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, press back, look forward. Hop a step front of the mat. Inhale in halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, rise up. Inhale, look up. To the heart, exhale. Last time. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale into your halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into your upward dog or your cobra. Take your own variation, right? And exhale into your downward dog. Find your breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, press back, hop or step front of the mat. Inhale into your halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale, rise all the way to the top. And exhale, hands to heart. And release. Good. 1 Surya Namaskar B with a warrior 1 or a high lunge, that would be your choice. Bring your big toes to touch, your heels to touch, feet together, legs together. Now bend the knees, sweep the arms low, and then you inhale into your chair. Tuck the tailbone under. Bring the weight towards the heels, make sure you can wiggle the toes, look forward. Inhale, exhale into your forward fold. Inhale in your halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga or high plank, low plank, knees, chest, your variation. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into downward dog. Now open the left toes to the left. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, set the right foot where you have the right hand. Inhale into your warrior one, or maybe you are in a high lunge. If you don't like warrior one, it's alright. Exhale, hands to the floor. High plank, low plank. Inhale into up dog, downward dog. Turn the right toes to the right. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, set the left foot where there is the left hand. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Warrior one. Exhale, hands to floor. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog, and find your breath. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, press back. Hop or step front of the mat. Inhale into your halfway up. Exhale to fold, bend the knees. Inhale, find your chair. Exhale, Samasthiti, front of the mat, and release. Good. I'm going to offer option to go into your crow pose and chaturanga. If crow pose is not in your practice, don't worry about it. Just take a vinyasa to start with. We'll start with a chair anyway. Bring the feet together. As you inhale, find your chair pose. Now as you exhale, set the hands onto the floor. Find your crow pose. If that is in your practice, you lift the heels. You set the knees into the armpits. Shift the weight forward. Look forward. Maybe you lift one foot. Maybe you lift both feet. Maybe you practice here. And from here, we'll all meet in the downward dog. So you can either hop back into your chaturanga, step into your chaturanga. And then you inhale into your up dog, you exhale into your downward dog. Forget what just happened. Now inhale, lift right leg high. Exhale, shift forward, right knee above the right elbow. The shoulders are above the wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist, right knee, left elbow, point the toes. Inhale into the three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward, front of the mat. Lift the back heel off the floor, above the toes. And as you inhale, you find your high lunge. Take a moment to settle here. Now inhale here, exhale, hands to the heart, warrior three. Shift the weight forward, step onto the right foot, lift the back toes off the floor, lift the left leg off the floor. Now you want to have the torso parallel to the floor. You want to lift the skin of the left thigh towards the ceiling, flexing the foot. Now you can set the hands onto the block. You can also open the arms in airplane, and for a harder variation, you move the arms forward towards the front of the room. Inhale, exhale, bend the right knee, lift the left knee up, come to standing. Arms are up now, everyone. Flex the left foot. Inhale here again, exhale, shoot the left leg forward. Hold it strong. Inhale, exhale, hands to the heart, come back to warrior three. Now from here, let's shift into a half moon. So you can set the right block about 1 o'clock. You can set your right hand on your right fingertips on the block or not. Bring the left hand to the left hip and open the left hip. You want to open, 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 open. Keep flexing. Whoopsie. Keep flexing the left foot. Now lift the left arm up if you feel like it. Look up. And now you can try to balance in your moon. In your half moon, you can bring the right arm to the heart. It's not easy to do while stalking, so I'm just going to stay here. Now you can also bend the left knee. You can grab the left foot with the left hand and you can kick the foot into the hand. Find your Chakasana, sugar cane. You can smile. Inhale, exhale, release. Set the left hand into the floor, square the hips. Look forward as you inhale. Exhale, step the left toes into the floor. Find yourself in a runner's lunge. Ground the left hand into the floor. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Now come on the inner side of the back foot and shift into your side plank. Now the right leg can be hovering. You can set the left knee onto the floor for support. You lift the right leg as high as you want. And now move the right arm above the ear with the palm facing down. Now sit the right foot behind the left leg. Press onto the left toes, the right toes, lift the hips and find your wild dog. You want to extend the right arm back, look up, lift up the chest. Inhale, exhale, slow motion, find your high plank again. Shift forward, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into up dog, exhale into downward dog. Find your breath. Remember that child's pose is always an option. Now inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, move the left knee towards the left elbow. Point the toes. Inhale into your three-legged dog. Exhale, twist, left knee, right elbow, shift forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps forward between the hands. Come onto the back toes. Inhale, find your high lunge. Settle here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift the weight forward. Get ready for your warrior three. Step onto the left foot, lift the right leg off the floor, flex the foot. Lift the skin of the back thigh towards the floor, towards the ceiling. Chest parallel to the floor. Find a gentle cobra in the upper back. Now you can extend the arms forward. You can open the arms to the side for more balance, or you could also set the hands onto a block. Keep a soft bend in the left knee if you need to. Now bring the hands back to the heart. Step onto the left foot. As you inhale, come back to standing. Lift the right knee up. Lift the arms up. And now shoot the right leg forward. Press the heel forward. Try to lift, lift, lift. Inhale. Exhale back into warrior three with the hands to the heart. Now set the hands onto a block. 11 o'clock or fingertips. Bring the right hand to the right hip and open into your half moon. You really want to have the whole of yourself open to the right. Flex the back foot. Now you can lift the arms above the head. You can also bend the right knee, find your Savasana, sugar cane, and kick the right foot into the hand. Now release, inhale, exhale, set the right hand to the floor. Look forward, step the right toes back and bring the right hand next to the right foot. Inhale, lift the left arm up in your easy twist. And as you exhale, come on the inner arch of the back foot, the outer arch actually. And then find your side plank. Whoopsie. You can have the feet on top of one another. Start with the feet, knees to the floor. Find your variation. Lift the left arm up, find a smile. From here you can go to your wild thing by stepping the left toes behind the right leg. Inhale, move the hips up, the left arm back, open the heart. Big inhale. Exhale, hand to the floor, shift into your high plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale into your upward dog, and as you exhale, downward dog. Find your breath. Big exhale out through the mouth to release some heat. Now, as you inhale, lift the heels, exhale, bend the knees, press back, hop a step front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold, bend the knees, inhale, rise all the way to the top, look up. Exhale, hands to heart, and release. Separate the feet, close your eyes for a moment. Notice your heartbeat. Notice any sensations, anything different. And slow down. Now bring the eyes open. And let's move to the floor. So same as the one we've just done. We can start with a crow pose if you want to, or you can take a regular vinyasa and we'll meet into a downward dog. We all start with a chair pose, so squeeze your feet. Inhale, find a chair pose. Exhale, set the hands onto the floor. If you want to take your crow pose, lift the heels, shift the weight forward, bring the knees into the armpit or onto the tricep. Shift the weight forward. Dig the fingertips into the earth. Now you can practice lifting one foot and then the other, or you can practice lifting both feet. Round the upper back. Use your strong core. Now from here you can hop into a chaturanga, or you can step into a chaturanga. Inhale into your upward dog, and we meet into downward dog. Now inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, press back, hop a step forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold, bend the knees, find your chair pose. And now lower down the bum towards the heels. Gently sit on your bum and find your boat pose. With the legs extended or with the knees bent, make sure the heart is wide open. Toes are pointing. Inhale. As you exhale, lower down, half boat. Point the toes, lift up the chest, use the core. Inhale into your boat. Exhale, lower down, half boat. One more time. Inhale into boat. Exhale, lower down. Inhale and exhale, release to the floor. You can take a stretch. Now move the hands back, the arms back alongside the body, bend the knees, bring the heels towards your bum and grab your anchors. So try to wiggle yourself a little bit so you can have a good hold of the anchors, and if you can't, it's alright, it's just another variation of bridge pose. Now press onto the feet, inhale, lift the hips up, roll the shoulders and the knees the back, lock the chin, so bring the chin towards the chest, soften the glutes. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the shoulders, lower down the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Squeeze your knees into the chest. Now, one more variation of bridge pose. So make sure you can touch the heels with your fingertips. Keep the arms alongside the body. Inhale, exhale, find your bridge. You can roll the shoulders and the knees, the back, interlace the hands. Now shift the weight onto the left foot and lift the right leg up, pointing the toes to the ceiling. Keep pushing on the left foot. Inhale, exhale, lower down the right foot. Shift the weight onto the right, lift the left toes up. Keep pressing onto the right foot. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Another big inhale. As you exhale, release the shoulders, release the back, squeeze the knees into the chest. And roll on the side if that makes you feel good. Now roll back and forth. Come into seated. Extend the legs forward. Flex the feet. Point the heels towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lower down into your forward fold. Make sure you keep the upper back open, the chest open. The idea is to bring the chest onto the thighs and the nose to the knees. As you inhale, you lengthen the spine. As you exhale, you can fold a little deeper. Take 3 more breaths. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, deepen. One more second. Now belly button in. Inhale, lift the arms above the head. Exhale, bring the hands together, arms parallel to the floor right in front of you. And now tuck the chin and slowly unroll the spine on the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Do that with control. Release the arms alongside the body. Move the knees into the chest and using the core, try to bring them as close as you can towards the throat. Now open the arms to the side in a T. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the knees to the right, as close as you can to the right arm, and you gaze to the left. Take 3 breaths into your twist. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. Now belly button in. As you inhale, bring the knees back to center. Inhale again, exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. 2 more breaths. Tuck the belly, inhale, lift the knees back. Wrap the arms around the shin, maybe grab the feet, pull the feet towards your throat, roll yourself into a little ball. Lift the upper back, lift the lower back, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale and exhale, you can release into Savasana. And even if you are in a hurry, even if you want to skip Savasana, I highly recommend you stay here for at least a minute. And surrender. Let go of your Ujjayi breath. Let go of any control over the body. And allow yourself to relax into this moment. Allow yourself to relax into relaxation. Let the feet drop to the side. The legs be heavy. Release the glutes and the hips. Release the belly, the chest, the lungs and the heart. Shoulders melting into the earth, arms heavy. Relax the whole of your face. Feel the back of the head onto the floor. And allow the body to integrate. Right now, right this moment, there is nothing to do but be here in Savasana. Stay here for a few more breaths. And you can stay for as long as you want, or you can move your fingers and your toes. Find movements in the wrists, the ankles, the legs and the arms. Maybe take a deep stretch. And then move the knees towards your chest. Roll onto the side. And from here, very gently walk yourself back into a seated position, but keeping your eyes closed. Legs are crossed. Crown of the head reaching for the sky, sit bones digging into the earth. Place your hands in prayer in front of the heart. And I hope you honor yourself for making it on your mat today. And you honor your body for allowing you to do yoga and for allowing you to go places and experience life in the physical world. You can also come back to your intention. And to close the practice, we'll chant together the peace mantra Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You can exhale all the air. Now inhale deeply to chant. Om May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words and in your hearts. Namaste. Thank you everyone, thank you for joining my practice. I really hope you had a good class. Don't hesitate to leave me any comments that you like, whether you liked it or not. It's always good for me to know that there are other people on the other side of the screen, and that you're there. I organize a yoga retreat in Belgium very soon in August. It's only 3 or 2 days, your choice, at the beginning of August. It's in the countryside. It's going to be meditation, yoga, a little bit of the philosophy of yoga. So if you are around, don't hesitate to join. I'll put all the information in the comments. In the meantime, I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful week or weekend, depending on you taking this class. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.